Good morning. Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Zeducation and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you are new to this channel and new to this series, the game is simple. If you laugh at anything in today's video, you lose and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? Today's punishment is very simple. You have to sit down with a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle and complete it in under 2 hours. That's your punishment. And if you don't know, that's actually really hard to do. Before you go and do that, I need you to go and watch Megan's new video. She details all of this. There are puzzle championships across the world. There are people who can do it in like 36 minutes. It's insane. It's insane. I'm a puzzle guy myself. I love to do puzzles in the wintertime. Puzzle season's coming up. But anyways, if you laugh today, that's what you got to do. Go support Megan. Check out her new video. It's a two-parter. It's very good. I watched it. Go support her. That's my point here. Go support Megan after this video. Finish, laugh you lose, go watch Megan's video. I think you'll enjoy it. Even if you don't like puzzling. If you are ready for today's game, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you laugh, you lose. Go. 8 a.m. Too tired to think. Noon. Too tired to think. 5 p.m. Too tired to think. Midnight. How do dragons blow out candles? It's actually a great question. Sincerely. You know, if I had to guess, I'd say maybe they use a wing. They just, you know, they swipe it with create an air wave with their wing, some wind. They ain't blowing it out because they breathe fire. Get it? Bad start to the show. Bad start. Them. What's your favorite fall activity? Me. Not sweating anymore. Yeah. I would agree. Not sweating, no mosquitoes. That's a good one. That's a great one, honestly. Conservative women. Liberal women. Accurate. Accurate. Anytime microwave instructions are like, eat for 3 minutes on 50% power, it's like, what on earth are you talking about? I've never seen that. To me, that would just say heat for 1.5 minutes. You can change the power on your... What kind of microwave is this? I don't know. Housing market be like, 1 bedroom with AC on open lot, 180,000. It's a weird market, man. It's a weird, weird market. Hopefully rates go down and see what happens when rates go down. It's important that we continue to mock the people who thought this would do anything. I think there's 2 groups of people there that did this, that promoted this. There was the groups of people that actually thought it would work, and I think there's a large group of people that did think that this nonsense would work. And then there's the people that were just checking the box, the politicians, like, well, we got to pretend we're doing something. And then there's a third group that were just like, myself, no, this is dumb. This doesn't make any sense. Logic, reason, truth, none of it makes sense under those principles. My 15-year-old daughter asked me if she could get a nose ring, so I bought her one. There you go, that's a good dad right there. It's a twofer. You tell her no, and you make a great joke, phenomenal joke even. Legendary joke even. 8-year-old me laughing at the Amish for living off the grid. Adult me realizing they got it right. Yep. They're tapped into something, man. There's some weird stuff. There is. But yeah. No, no technology. They got it. They got it. When I see another parent with a toddler throwing a tantrum at the store, you know, you just give them the, hey, keep on keeping on, man. I know the pain. Don't feel embarrassed. Anyone with kids, they know this. The inventor of Pop Rocks, sugar is not good enough. It also needs to detonate. What do they say? You don't eat Pop Rocks and, is it Coke? That Coke? I don't know. You can only keep 3. Ooh. Well, man. Okay, well, I gotta for sure keep Miracle. No question. I gotta go Friday Night Lights. You got hockey, you got football. Friday Night Lights, phenomenal. And you know what? I have to say Sandlot. You got baseball in there too. Already got hockey, so Mighty Ducks. And the other part too about the Mighty Ducks is Gordon Bombay's stats as a Pee Wee hockey player just don't, it's not reality. It's fake. It's too fake. I just can't get over that. Yeah, I'm going to stick with what I'm saying. Miracle, Sandlot, Friday Night Lights. Where's, did I mess up there, anyone? Only in Connecticut. Careful out there, you know? Hopefully you're not going far. Saving the delivery fee. I love it. Be safe. You know my motto. No thanks, I'll walk. Jonathan, UberX. Jonathan, if you're watching this, you might want to change that profile pic, dude. It's a little too Dahmer. And I'm not even being mean about that. It's intimidating. You're losing business, buddy. I just found out my uncle, a lifelong Republican, is voting Democrat this fall. This would have never happened if he were still alive. Sad. Sad, but true. Sadly, you know. Share these memes, specifically on TikTok. TikTok does not allow you to make these jokes. Our last strike on there was a joke about this, about dead people voting for Democrats. The itsy bitsy paycheck just post to my account. Down came the bills and wiped the money out. Oh, I forgot the Kermit voice. The itsy bitsy paycheck just post to my account. That's depressing. We don't want to remind people of that. Do you sleep with your bedroom door closed? According to experts, you really shouldn't. The expert. Oh, yeah. And then the cat, they'll sit and claw at your door, though, if it's closed. They'll claw at your door, meow, meow, until you let them in. Then you let them in, then they try to sleep on your pillow. It's like, it's a lose-lose, dude. Just let the cat in. Just let them in. If it's on the internet, it must be true. Aristotle in 1993, that's when he said that. There's an actual painting of it. Just so you know, I don't date Trump supporters. Oh, no. Oh, man. All you Trump supporters, you're missing out there. She's not giving you a chance. Ah, shucks. By golly, gee whiz. Darn, shoot skis. That moment when I realized my coffee pot has a straw holder. You can do that, I guess. It's a lot of coffee, though, if you're drinking the whole pot. Dude took Crocs to a whole new level. Did you lose a bet? You had to have lost a bet. Just a reminder, since it's football season again, it's lose, not loose. That's one word that is always spelled wrong during football season. And I don't know if it's autocorrect or what, but it happens all the time when people are talking about sports on like Twitter or an X, sorry. My entire 5-pack of Reese's had no peanut butter in it. I can sense the desperation growing with every bite in this picture. The panic. What's going on? No! 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 It's messed up, Reese's. I hope you offered a refund. I mean, there's proof right there. There's no peanut butter in that. There are 3 certainties in life. Death, taxes, and reading Hatchet in middle school. Gary Paulson, fellow Minnesotan, R.I.P. Favorite author growing up. Because of this book. This is most of us, right? But he had a lot of other good books. The Rifle, Transcell Saga. Then he had this series, I can't remember what it's called, but the kid, they're like traveling through the West, shooting buffalo and stuff. Great author. R.I.P. R.I.P. The European mind could not comprehend this. Buck Fillet Pro Shops. Had to do a little spell check there, but yeah. Buc-ee's, Chick-fil-A, and Bass Pro Shops all in one. Can you imagine? That's all we need in life, is that. Let's make it happen. Can someone clarify why Putin and Trump chose to hold their meeting in Alaska instead of Washington, D.C., which is directly en route? I'm going to go ahead and assume this is a troll. It's a beautiful troll. I love this. This is funny. This is hilarious. There's a part of me, though, that thinks someone out there is this dumb. Actually, there's not a part of me. There's a lot of me that knows there are people out there that are this dumb. When a country boy wins the lottery, I'd drive that. Hell yeah. Why not? You do some mudding. You don't need a side-by-side anymore. You just do it with your RV. Hell yeah, dude. At least one person in your family had this in the late 80s, early 90s with the water hose in the house. Wait, what? Okay, the waterbed thing, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned on that. Dave and I shared a room when we were kids. It was probably like age 5 to 7. And we had a waterbed. We literally shared a waterbed. Whoever thought waterbeds were a good idea, I don't know what they were thinking. That being said, why would you have to have the hose in when you initially fill it up? Or are you leaking water? Like, what was the deal there? Here I am taking care of my granddaughter because her mother's too busy taking selfies. You need to control that kid there. That kid's gonna be a problem on the internet. It's a joke. It's a joke. How the hell does a kid know how to take a selfie? As you're taking a selfie. My comeback during an actual argument, the comeback that comes to my mind 2 hours later. You always think of the best comeback, or like, even like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years later, you'd be like, man, remember I was arguing about that? If I said that, I would have dunked so hard on that person. How come I didn't think of that on the spot? It happens, dude. 70s and 80s moms be like, stop exaggerating, I barely touched you. Jeez. That is a wild welt. Wow. All right, be careful out there. 70s and 80s moms, do you guys do this? Do you guys swat your kids? Say say the N-words. Go to the giant N, then say the N-words. Net. Nurse. It's awesome. It's awesome. Letters start with N, folks. Say the N-words. Geometry is a scam. The F you mean prove it's a triangle. My boy, look at it. Yeah, prove it's a triangle. Measure. Prove that the degrees add up to 180. I can prove it. It's a 3-sided shape. Look. It's a triangle, I can assure you. Mark Zuckerberg always looks like the guy in a zombie movie who's been bitten, but is trying to keep it a secret from everyone. That's so spot on. Spot on description of that guy. Once again, I am here for the transformation of Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, we make fun of him a little bit, we mock him, but hey, that's what buddies do. We're buddies, Mark. You're always welcome on the show. Just keep being cool. Stop censoring people. You're still doing it sometimes. I've seen it. They're memes. They're jokes, okay? You know that, though, because you're transforming. You're becoming a bro. You know this. All right. People don't forget, Mark. Is there anyone who actually likes olives? Are we sure those people exist? Who keeps buying olives to consume? I demand you reveal yourselves. Yeah, people put it on pizza, salads, martinis. But the only person I know that just likes to eat them plain is my daughter. She loves them. Ew, yuck. Some of y'all never got tricked into pulling one of these by her sibling, and it really shows. They still make those? Or those too harmful these days? Kids need to know this joke. This is a classic joke. The shock doesn't even hurt that bad. Dear food truck owners, ride down the block like the ice cream trucks do. I feel like they are missing out on business by not doing that. That being said, if you're driving around and there's oil, hot oil in the back, it might not be a good idea. So kind of get it why they don't, but it feels like it's a missed opportunity. Soy milk. Milk, but introducing itself in Spanish. Get it? Soy milk. I am milk. Soy milk. Get it. Delete that. Bad. He's still typing. He must be writing a book. Where is that dang emoji? I hate that. It's sometimes you have you gotta find the GIF. You gotta find the one that you're thinking of. Like, oh, it's that one where the guy's, he's exhaling real hard and he's like just totally disappointed. You're trying to find that one. Next thing you know, 3 people respond in the group chat and then your GIF is irrelevant now. You gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Thanks for hiding my package, Amazon. It's the attempt that counts, okay? So you have to appreciate the attempt. It could hide it a little better, maybe, but again, there's love in this attempt. That's my point here. How to eat cheesecake? It depends. There's good and bad cheesecake. I'd have to try that cheesecake. I'm a cheesecake connoisseur. I love cheesecake. And if it's good cheesecake, I will eat it just like that. Absolutely. Remember how we were saving for a house? Well, surprise. Love it. Love it. We had the big rig, the RV with the big wheels on it, but this works too. You could transform the bus, make it carry your side-by-side so you still go mudding, and then you don't risk your home, your bus. I love it. This is great. This is all you need. Who wants to give up on society and go live in a treehouse? This also looks amazing. I hope this is an Airbnb somewhere because it's pretty unique, pretty cool. That being said, there's a clock that is ticking on this thing because those trees ain't gonna last forever, right? This is what it is. Brain. Joke happened like 30 minutes ago. It's not funny anymore. Me. That's when you know the joke was solid. So I was just here the other day and my wife was like, what is wrong with you? It's a funny joke. Come on. If you smell toast, you might be having a stroke. A stroke of luck, that is. It's toast time. I'm not kidding you. One of my favorite bar restaurants in the area, I ordered a ribeye last night. A ribeye, a potato, and it comes with toast like this. It literally just like this. Phenomenal toast. It's probably the butter that tasted so good, but it was amazing. Great steak, too. I don't always talk to 30-year-old liberals, but when I do, I tell them I want large fries and a small shaken espresso. From the Wendigoon, our HP printer hasn't been working for a month, and every manner of troubleshooting, resets, changing ink cartridges didn't seem to work. To call on HP, they said the debit card on file had expired, so they manually disabled our printer. In unrelated news, I'm now radicalized. I'm glad, I'm not glad it happened to you, Wendigoon, but I'm glad it did. Okay, because now you're seeing big printer come to life. It's a shame, dude. It's a shame what's happening. I think you need to make a video on this because there's a big conspiracy there. They got people believing the natural foods we've been eating forever are the problem and not the food products they're selling you. Good. It's the food. There's a lot of stuff in the food. They literally say, I've seen it many times on social media. Steak, red meat, it's horrible for you. Eggs, it'll kill you. Cholesterol, blah, blah, blah. It's what they're saying. People have been eating it since the beginning of time. So eat the garbage, eat the nonsense, eat the ultra-processed foods, right? Imagine playing Prison Rules 2K. Guys in prison are living better than us. Is this real? Whatever, dude. You know what? If they've been good, they're not murdering anyone while they're in prison, give them a TV. Whatever, dude. Dear God, give me a reason to get up early tomorrow and go to work. You're poor. You're poor. You need to spread the good book. You need to spread the word, Get to work. Maybe not the message that should be put on axes. Do it. It says do it. Yeah. Change the motto, please. That's concerning. A lot of crazy people out there, they'll see that and who knows, man. Can I get 100 burgers? It's for the homeless. Tyler, they're inspiring others to do things. They're altruism. I am not buying that. If you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, do it out of the goodness of your heart. You shouldn't make content out of it, period. That's just how I feel about it. I've said that for a long time. My ex said she'd never cook for me again, but she works at Waffle House. She didn't think that one through, huh? Although I would not be eating that. If she's cooking your food, and you guys, if it was a rough breakup, you really want her cooking your food? I don't know, man. Japanese company creates a wearable beanbag chair so you can lay down whenever and wherever you want. Yep, I'd wear that. I'd wear that around my office. Come on. Tom Cruise is transforming into Norm Macdonald before our very eyes. Norm? Are they long-lost brothers? R.I.P. Norm Macdonald. Legend. Your dad when he sees a light left on in an unoccupied room. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Now, it must be a dad thing, man. That's like one of the first things I always notice going into a room. Why is that light on? Why is that light on? Why is that light on? It's maddening, man. I'm going to go to bed early tonight. Also me at 3 a.m. Why aren't there dinosaur ghosts? There are. There are. Have you guys seen that conspiracy about a real-life dinosaur in the Congo? You ever seen that? No? Enjoy. Enjoy the rabbit hole. Twizzlers taste like as if someone was vaguely thinking of cherries whilst melting plastic bags into a pasta noodle press. It's accurate. Actually, I don't like licorice that much anymore because my uncle, he had all these boxes of licorice when we were kids, and he was going to use it as bear bait, and we started eating it, and we all got sick. Yeah, so don't eat the licorice that's supposed to be used as bear bait. That's good, honest advice right there. Did you know by replacing your potato chips with grapefruit as a snack, you can lose up to 90% of what little joy you still have left in your life? I don't know, dude. Grapefruit's pretty good. You sprinkle some sugar on it. I'm just saying, it can be pretty delicious. Just finished hanging all my clothes. Feeling productive. Pretty ingenious, honestly. Maybe you could use that as like your sock drawer. Your socks and underwear, you just throw it in the basket. Smart. When you leave Utah and none of the burger joints have fry sauce. The hell is fry sauce? Those of you that live in Utah. I know there's some of you that watch this show. What is fry sauce? Nobody. Her. I slept with a homeless man and then let him drown. I love this meme. Rose is the villain. Jenny is the villain. A lot of these people throughout these heroes of the story, they're not the heroes. They're not the good people. They're bad people. Okay? Rose, bad person. Italy lawmaker proposes law that would jail vegans for 4 years if they don't feed their kids meats. Not a bad idea. Depriving their kids of nutrition, very important nutrition. I support this. Let's do it here in America. I love it. Have you been offered a pill disguised as cheese? I'll fetch justice for you. 888 bark now. The dogs, they're unionizing, man. They're coming after us. Stop tricking your dog. You got to figure out a better way because they're pissed. Jeep threatens to continue producing vehicles. Come on. The Wranglers look nice. They look cool. I like the Wranglers. But all the other ones, yeah. Tyler, I have a Cherokee. Cool. Cool. Keep driving it. Core memory unlocked. I see this one pop up every once in a while. Is this not around anymore? Do they not have these in schools? Or is this a part of all of our memories? Even the younger generations. These Japanese restaurants had a vegan version of their noodles, and instead of taking a new photo, they just censored out the egg. I love this. This is like a half-ass attempt at catering to the vegans that are crying. You don't have any vegan options. Here it is. Shut up. Just take the egg out. When you drive from Texas to California and Buc-ee's reminds you there's still time to turn around and grab a brisket sandwich. 979 miles. I love this. This is West Texas. Nah, you know what? It's got to be, what is this? Arizona, maybe? Is this a real sign? Has anyone drove past this? I love this. 979 miles. My political views are whatever this is. Oh, that's extreme. You're an extremist. Wow. Wow, extremist. This is my political views too. Family. God, family. Friends. Faith. Family, friends, and football. Come on. How would you do in today's game? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose. And you have to sit and do a 500-piece puzzle over and over again until you do it in under 2 hours. That's your punishment. But first, you got to go watch Megan's new video. Get the rules, get the baseline, get the ground rules of puzzling, and then do the puzzle. That's your punishment. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Education.
Are you willing to support veterans organizations?
Idiots.